Hey, you guys. How is everyone? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. K-Brace, TGIF, and happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Timmy, crazy mama. I have no idea where LFT is, so we're just, hi, Nady, we're just going to keep going. Hot coffee, hi. Hi, MK, Trips in the house. Good to see you too. I'm glad you guys are here. Butterfly Kisses, having a rough night. It's going to chill here. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope your night gets better. I really do. Um, somebody message LFT and tell her we're live. Oh, send boob pics? Oh, let me get right on that, Amadeus. Gregory Worth, nice to see you. Oh, I'm sorry, Butterfly Kisses. I'm so sorry. Sending you love. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie. K-Brace. I have giggled about this myself today. I really have. I really have. She needs a link? Okay, I'll send it to her. Watch this. Watch. Hang on one sec. Good gravy. There we go. So what'd you get? Just looking for a link. What'd you guys do today? You're watching from bed? Okay, cool. Thanks for telling me. Nay. We'll be. Hi. Mom is not her best Oh no. Oh, hey you guys, if you get a minute and you want to say a prayer, let's all collectively throw some love towards Wheel B and his mom. I hate hearing she's not. I like when she's feisty. I don't like that she's not doing well. So happy Friday, you guys. We're just chilling here. It's nothing heavy tonight. We're just gonna look at some silly videos and chat it up. I wanted to talk true crime and all the things and be so serious. And then I realized, you know what? It's Friday. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's been a really long week, especially since I thought Wednesday was Thursday and Thursday was Friday. So when it's actually Friday, I feel like I've made it here, but I'm just not. It's been a long week. That's all it is. Just been a long week. So in the meantime, let me pull up this video because I just saw this on YouTube and I really wanted to share it with you guys because only in Michigan does this shit happen. And it's so funny because I'm sharing this with you guys now, but we are watching Porch Pirates, okay, which is just phenomenal. Those people are the dumbest folks. Hi, Emily. Welcome. Porch pirates are the dumbest people on the planet. If you have the nerve to steal from someone nowadays, you have to be stupid because everyone has ring cameras, right? So we pull this one up, and immediately I look at it and I go, that's Michigan. To which LFT is like, you're right. Oh, here she is. There she is. Say hello.
Fancy seeing you here. Thanks for the link.
Sorry, I thought I sent it to you earlier. Only in
No.
Michigan, right? Only in Michigan. Um, so I saw this, and I swear to God, I was like, this is Michigan. To which LFT is like, you're right. Okay. So let me play it because you will appreciate what I have to say after. Can you guys hear this? Because what is said is nearly as important as what you
Wait,
see.
is there any sound yet?
I
I
just
can't
have,
remember.
I mean, he's just pulling up.
Okay.
Can you hear the car door?
No, I could not.
I don't know.
Now I think I hear them.
Okay.
This is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nope, no sound. No sound. No sound. I made
Okay,
it
okay,
up.
okay, okay. I got you.
Sorry.
Hold on. Calm down. Calm down. I don't know why we don't have sound. That's so bizarre. Uh.
Hey,
Okay.
Kaz.
Hi, Kez. I truly don't know why we don't have sound.
This was one of the funniest things that I had seen in a minute, though.
I.
Hey, Emily.
Hang on. Why don't we have sound? What would be preventing us from having sound?
When you click share, make sure you click share sound.
There is no share sound on here.
Well, let's try it again. See what happens.
That's why I'm confused. Oh, but it's not because I have that. Okay, hang on. There we go. All right, turn it up. I broke it. Let's see. He picked the wrong houses. Right. This is amazing. What am I doing? Let's see if it'll play now. Can you hear anything? I'm asking chat. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear this or no? No? Future trial footage. God darn it.
It is so funny. I don't, now
God.
that I'm watching it without the sound though, I don't know what's funnier is knowing what he said until we figure out the sound or watching his friend just drive away when
Hang
they're
on.
like,
Let me get my other microphone and
oh,
see if
you're
maybe
fine.
it's because I have my headphones in. Hang on 1 second, guys. I'm
Oh,
so
y'all are
sorry
fine.
for this.
Um, I'm looking at the chat. Nope, 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 negative. Nope, everything. But today's opposite day. And you'll be. Maybe this isn't the good time, the best time to read chat because it's all nope, no, no, nope, nope. Crazy mama coming in with a negative. So funny. I was making her look up. I was just like, look up silly stuff caught
Okay,
on
can you guys
camera.
hear me now?
Yes, can hear you, but I'll mute so you can ask chat.
Hello?
Uh-oh. Well, this will be fun. Okay, we say yes, and she's like, all right, I'm out. I think she's having some tech issues. Oh my God, this is really funny though. I really, now really want to see it. And I'm on my phone at the moment, so I can't share. Are you back? Hello?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, there you are. I couldn't hear anything. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Um, yeah, please stand. Hi, guys. The abandoned ship. Okay, let's try this again because I need you guys to see this because it cracked me up. Because I was like, this man is all my feelings, and he's from Michigan.
Tara, butterfly kisses.
Okay,
Okay.
let's try again. Tell me if you can hear this, please. I have the sound all the way up. I don't hear anything. Why the hell is my sound not working?
I swear, y'all, this was working so well on Zoom like 15 minutes ago.
Well, this is a big old waste of air and time, but I don't know why I can't share now. But the best part was he comes out and he goes, if I can get it to work, I will. He goes, mm-hmm. I saw you, motherfucker. You pull my shit back. You pull my shit back right now. But the best was he cocks that before he walks out. He's like, you picked the wrong house.
He goes, no, he walks out. He goes, you're done. You're done. You're just like, you're
What the
done.
hell?
You're
And why
done.
can't I?
Try a different video and see if it shares sound on that one. I'm just curious.
Well, the sound worked on my end, but you guys can't hear it. I used to watch all the right. The Porch Pirates are just the best, aren't they? They are the dumbest human beings on the planet.
I don't understand why you'd want to be a porch pirate these days, knowing that essentially everyone has cameras or something's going to see you. Incognito, not so much anymore.
Let me see if I do it from
Oh
YouTube
my God.
over.
Like all these people have seen it too. They're like, this man was awesome. I saw this epic.
It was so funny. He hit an AK-47. He pops out and he's like, boom.
But he's like, you're done. You're done. What are you doing? Put my
He's
fucking
like,
put my
okay. The
package
other guy's
back.
like,
Put it
okay,
back.
okay.
The other
Okay.
guy just drives off. That was the funniest watching it
Oh
without
my God. I gotta
watching it
fucking log
muted to watch. I was like, that I would have totally been that driver too. I'd have been like, see ya. I drew the long straw. You drew the short one.
So now I can't even log in because stupid StreamYards,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the whole Google thing now
Um.
where you need the two-step verification.
Oh wait. You mean to see? It'll pop up
No,
on
because
my.
this is my account and it won't even let me log in. Resend it. Thanks,
So
Google.
so our luck's been going really well today. We clearly found the pot of gold. Did y'all?
Son of a biscuit. It's not
Did,
working. I can't even.
all right. So great. Now we're gonna do what MK said, or one of them said it in chat. We're gonna have to turn the cameras on and reenact it. So either you gotta come up with a second option fast.
You're so pissed off. You ran into what is that? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Tell me what that means.
Oh, I don't. Oh gosh. Oh no. I'm
Um,
not sure what that means either. Hi, bye.
I can't get logged into my Google account. Why is this? Let's try another way. What does it tell you? Verification code. Let's try this. Okay. We got that. We got that. We got that. It is G.
It's Gmail chaos. Google owns my life. They can at least. I don't know why I'm like verifying things 14 times a day for Google anymore.
Well, the weird thing is, like, it pisses me off because I don't need to just want to. Porch Pirates caught. Oh, here it is.
CB Cal, in the meantime, did you guys know that diarrhea is genetic? Get the freak out of town. Did you? We saw a
Well, I
husband
still
step
don't have
out.
food.
he stepped out of his house to fart on the so he didn't poot inside. Instead, he walked outside and was. I just thought it was really funny, but it's really funny when you see someone actually toot and then they literally waved their hand behind them because it was that bad. Like that's
It runs in your genes, but I'm bumped. Brittany or Brittany? I gotta go back.
No shit, CBK. What did I tell y'all? Careful flushing.
Oh, okay. I just got your message. The person who just sent that to me. Thank you. Shifty Fish.
Mhm.
What is going on with you? I saw you tagged me in a couple posts, and I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what's happening. Is everything okay? We're sending you some love, my Shifty Fish. Runs in jeans.
All right.
Look, okay, I hate turning on my camera, but I need, this is just for Shift. Just look, I found this. It was my dog's toy. I have to take a picture of Shifty Fish.
Aww.
Isn't it cute? It's my dog's toy. I have to set it next to him and take a picture. Smooth Move X-Lax. I assumed it was the same girl because she. Okay. Oh no. What are the odds? Okay, so LFT, can you share screen? Because I certainly don't have any sound on mine. So weirdly, I don't know why.
Give me a second. I can log the computer. Oh wait, now it's quit doing its little virus thing. 1 second. I'll log on. Let me see if I can make it
The
work.
computer has VD.
If y'all don't think Tia's stuff works, wait till y'all see this shit show. You're gonna be like, bring back the muted one. Watch, let's see.
I'm just
Maybe
very
mine might be
confused
decent.
on why I had sound and now I do not. That blows my mind.
Okay. Hold
Hi,
on.
Betty Blue. You're just in. Well, we're just here. We're just hanging out.
Yeah.
We're just gonna talk.
We were just bored. I'm kidding. The computer. Look, my little thing's twirling and it's thinking, oh.
I'm trying to go back and read K-Braze.
Okay.
I was trying to see.
Will you put that link in like the back chat or something so then I can be able to get it?
Yep, I'm
Please.
doing it right now. Comments. Private chat. Oh my god, it's like it's my first day, you guys. What the hell?
But did you show him your cool fort?
No.
Okay. I was
No.
curious. I don't know. I wasn't looking at the phone because I was looking at chat. So I didn't see what you showed Shift. I just pretended like it was really cute.
What? Are you kidding?
Mm-mm. I don't even know if you're talking to me at this point or to the internet.
I'm talking to you.
If anyone
doing?
If anyone wants to know what it's like when we talk on the phone, you're looking at it.
Wait a second. I went to a live where they attack all YouTube content creators, and she was in there chatting. Who was live that attacked all the YouTube crime community? I hate that. I really do. Try this St. Patrick's Day joke again. What do the Irish have in their backyards? Patio furniture. Lavina. Love dad jokes. They're the best. Either someone put it or Tina. No, you know what it is? It's my chair. It's her purse. My purse does not toot. It's my chair. Can you guys hear that? I have WD-40 in here and I keep forgetting to use it.
What's going on over there?
It's much her. Believe it or not, it's much her. It really is.
Oh wait, am I signing in as Decipher?
See, there it is again. I'm gonna have to put okay, now I'm gonna have to get, I'm super self-conscious every time I move in my chair. People are gonna be like, seriously? What a dirty girl.
Well,
Um,
hold on, I'm typing in my password.
Yay, Anio, welcome in. We're just here chilling.
Oh,
We were just gonna look at a Molson Man. We're not looking at a
yeah.
Molson Man. We're saying hi to Molson Man. Welcome in. Oh,
Okay.
that is a shame.
There's going to be two of me for a minute.
That's fine. Just mute one.
I am. The computer one's going to stay
I don't
muted.
know whose chat that was, but I'm sad that. Shut the fuck up, Donnie. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Okay, private chat.
Yay. So we're just chilling, telling stories and talking silliness on a Friday because I can't take anything seriously today after thinking yesterday was Friday and the day before was Thursday. I can't take anything seriously. So we just decided to go live, chill with you guys, tell stories.
Did you put, sorry, when I
Drink
logged in,
my water.
it wasn't in the back chat. Do you mind dropping it one more time? The link to
Seriously,
the, it's
it's
not,
right there.
I'm
It's
looking at how am I in here twice and there's not two of me up here?
because I don't have both of you. I didn't bring the second one up.
Okay, I got it. Okay, cool. I did not know
Jesus.
that. But
Oh,
now I see the link.
okay.
Sorry.
All right.
I couldn't get the link until I was like,
Panic is real.
no, I'm not
You thought it was
panicking.
Saturday all day today? Oh, what a bummer. That's a bummer, isn't it? Is Wolfie here? Hi, Wolfie. I talked to
Hello.
Wolfie earlier and her paws are sore. She's crazy. She's doing all kinds of things.
Okay.
Oh, I hope your anxiety is lowering a little. Laughter should help your anxiety, by the way. So once LFT can share this one particular video, we'll get into things. I
Okay.
don't know. We just wanted to shoot the breeze and just enjoy our friends tonight. Nothing serious. We didn't really. We'll pick up the true crime stuff tomorrow, but to be fair, I'm like kind of bored with true crime. I love true crime. I don't mean bored with true crime, but like the cases are all there's like 3 top cases that everyone's working on right now. Puxy! Hello. Why are you apologizing? Oh, got me all crazy too. The time change is a hot mess.
Does this
I don't
hit y'all like 2 days later though? Like for
Mhm.
real? Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm sharing screen and then I do.
I'll bring it up as soon as you present it. Oh,
Okay.
don't ever apologize for coming in up. You're fine. Taraya, you're fine. Don't ever apologize for that. Hi, Dragon Zone. How are you? You are you're welcome to come in and vent. That's cool. We understand. I truly don't know what happened, so I'm sorry that oh, here we go. I'm sorry that happened to you. I really am, but you're welcome. And if laughter won't see us saved a Xanax from Lisa Tree. Here we go, you guys. Let's
Okay.
try this again.
Tell me if y'all can hear it. Because I have it muted on my computer, so hopefully this will work.
In this video, a porch pirate messes with the
We
wrong
can hear
old
it.
man.
That's good.
A suspected porch pirate pulls up in a silver SUV, and he walks up the driveway unsuspecting, with intention to steal the package that's sitting there on the porch. Looks like it could be a laptop or something like that. Little does he know, this old man was ready for him.
Mm-hmm. Put my back on this porch. Yeah. Yeah. I saw you when you got out the mother car. You tried it.
Put my shit back on this porch.
You done lost your mother mind. You done come up on my
You done lost your mind.
The old man practiced great trigger discipline. This could have ended a lot worse for the porch pirate.
You see this just tried
Hide your ring camera. Samuel Wingcat.
Then I saw his shirt, and it was a University of Michigan sweatshirt.
Oh my god.
It was toast. I was like, I freaking told you that was Michigan. I knew it.
But the way he comes up and he's just like, what are you doing? Like, who was the one that said you're done before? Was that a different one that we saw? Is there anything else that we wanted to stream while mine was able to do it?
I don't know. That was a different one I sent. Why does he get so close? I guess when you're carrying an AK at your side and you cock it as you walk out the door, maybe the guy was like, I gotta go clean my pants first.
I like that the guy beat the horn and
Blue.
drew off. He beat the horn and then drove off.
Yeah,
His pal was like, hey, I'm leaving. You're like, okay.
I know.
TTYL.
Emily, are
Crazy.
you a Michigan fan? Are you from Michigan too? I am. I am. In all seriousness, oh yeah, we're all glad that your anxiety is a little bit. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to fix my microphone. Anxiety is the worst, and I have found personally that laughter is just the best medicine for my anxiety. That and dumping your purse in the toilet at a funeral. Let's talk about things that Tia does at funerals. I really do have so many weird funeral stories. You're in Southwest Michigan? Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Nice. Cool beans. Welcome, my fellow Michigander.
What other
And
fun
special
things?
brownies, right?
That
We
sounds
should-
yummy right now with some ice cream.
Special brownies with ice cream.
Or just
Yeah.
brownies in general, or cookie with ice cream, or cupcake.
We need to make brownies again. That was the funniest damn thing.
Listen, people, make sure you've got a solid exit buddy when you cook with Tia, because she's good at getting like the machine, like appliances up and running, setting it up. It does a lot of work, and then I'm like, oh my God, I should really help. But I should have opted to be like, I'll set up the new coffee maker. What did you get?
It's
What
not
do
a
we have?
coffee maker.
Like an air fryer kind of thing. I should have set it up, because let me tell you, that churning butter crap. Like, she kept
It's
going
a
like,
butter
this is like,
machine.
yeah,
You know,
she was like, this
Bud,
is like churning butter. And I was like, you
B&B.
didn't churn shit. I was
It's
like,
a
I'm over
butter
here.
machine. So I brought it down to her house and we made brownies. Wink, wink. What we didn't know is, first of all, well, that's a whole nother story. I won't even get into my ignorance there, but I got good stuff and we put it in and we baked those brownies, and her house smelled like Cheech and Chong's van. I swear to God.
But it was so funny because she's literally here, and at one point she goes, like she's sitting, I'm at the table, except I'm on one side, you were sitting in that other chair. And I didn't even move from the kitchen, because I was like, no, I really need you to taste this, because I think I said it on the live. And then I was like, and I also need you to go step outside and then walk back in. Does it feel funny in here? It's like,
Yes, Dragon, we always want to hear a joke. We always do. Wink, wink brownies. Yeah. The good butter. Yeah. The good butter. It was so funny. Why did the music teacher get arrested? Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. Why did the music teacher get arrested? By the way, this is all-inclusive chat. You guys just...
Because he fell flat?
Good one?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I don't know.
Why did the music teacher get arrested?
The person... Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my God.
The purse episode is becoming more and more clear. Okay, I never tried the brownies. So help me. Never tried the brownies up until that was my first brownie episode, by the way, at her house, New Year's Eve, or right around there.
Mhm.
That was my first brownie episode. One
She's
would think,
really she's really chill and very just like talkative and hospitable when she bakes.
I
You
had to
really
turn,
were.
man, I had to churn that butter though. I was exhausted.
You didn't
Hi,
churn. You didn't
chick.
churn crap. I was
I
like,
was,
when
I was like an Amish woman churning.
no, she's. I want it to be known. She's that ain't true. Because I remember looking at you going
Oh,
like I
I was
need Advil. Like I have been over here like trying to. This brownie mix is a little different. I get it now. Like it is harder to freaking churn. And you were like, yeah, is it almost done? And I was like, no, you sit there and take a load off.
Dragon Zones in Texas. I love Texas. Texas, my people are in Texas. Okay, let's tell stories and shoot the
Okay,
break.
all right.
Okay,
What?
Florida. See, here's my girl from way over.
Oh, Pontevedra.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Rhode
oh my
Island.
gosh, Jimmy, that's so ironic. The irony of the timing of kind of where you are. I was there on March 19th several years ago, no, actually staying in Jacksonville, but we were at Ponte Beach at the club, at the beach club. But then I got
Hi,
the call that my
Jody.
stepdad had died. But I just remember it was the most peaceful day for me, that whole day out on the beach until we left and I got the phone call. But other than that, it was a great trip. But I know that area.
Mississippi River. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Oh,
Hey, Jody.
this suitcase trial is okay. So that's what I started to say. Like, there's like 3 cases that the true crime community is working on. I'm not cutting on people, by the way. I am not cutting on people. The coverage is amazing. But it is Sarah Boone, Lori Vallow, or what's the third one? Oh,
Letitia.
Letitia Stout. And all 3 are batshit freaking crazy ass women. All
Mhm.
top notch, crazy.
Mhm.
I watched Sarah Boone, and first of all, if you want good Sarah Boone coverage, you got to go to Jen Liu, because not only does she know all the things, but she's hilarious. So she has a sense of humor with it, which is one of my favorite things. So I oh, you have no, okay, you scared me. I was like, why do you have no sound? Why do you have no sound, Jody? You scared me.
Oh.
So while I love all 3 cases so much, and the true crime community can work on one case together, we've realized that. We did Murdoch, we did Watts. Um, I don't know. I wanted to branch off and do something. I know, lock them up together. That's what I say too. I just like, I don't. Oh, was she on Allegedly Tonight? Or was she? Because Jen Lou's just amazing. She's just amazing.
Mhm. Lock them all up together. That's true. Let
They
them all
really
hang.
are all nuts, aren't they?
Let only the strongest survive in a padded room between the 3 of them.
Oh, don't even make it padded. I wouldn't make it padded. Oh, look at that.
Did I go to Walgreens today?
Mm-hmm.
No, I did not. But you know what's funny? I actually need to go, but not to go to the pharmacy, thank gracious. I actually need toilet paper and paper towels. But I could get that at the grocery store. But I'll put money on it that by Monday morning at the latest, I'll have gone to Walgreens.
Lavina, I just saw 2 channels still working on Watts. Explain to me. Oh, yeah, no, Dragon Zone, you can take that shit elsewhere. That's not going to happen. And I mean, if you're thinking of trolling, this probably isn't the place for you. God bless. Um, and you know, you know.
No, Costco. I love Costco.
Um,
I heart Costco a lot.
oh, sorry, that just threw me.
Molson Man
I
Watts.
saw 2 channels to this day still working on the Watts case. I was like, "What in the fresh hell?" First of all, let's talk about something really quick. Let me clear the air for everyone. 5 life sentences. 5 life sentences. Uh-uh. He's never ever. There's nothing to talk about. there's there's nothing to talk about. He did it. Many have proven that he's done it. If Kessinger was involved, she'd be in jail as well. She didn't run any deals, and there's no major conspiracy. You know why? Because if there were, she'd be in jail too. Her dad is not that high up. It's the dumbest thing ever. Just stop. Chris Watts is never getting out of jail.
I don't think he
Oh,
wants to get out.
I
I
think
think
2 of the channels that I saw think he's innocent.
I
2
think
still think he's innocent, and he is so not innocent. Not in the slightest. He's a
I,
monster.
I really don't think he has any interest of getting out. Like I think he's kind of
He's adaptable.
just
Wherever he is,
he's
he'll
just
adapt.
content. But I can assure y'all, I'm in from North Carolina, the state where he's from, and I'm not far from actually either one of them. And I can tell y'all there's zero talk about Watts around these parts ever. But
I
and
used to
there's no.
fall asleep to
Mhm.
that interrogation. Both those, well, the interrogation videos I would fall asleep to, but the Wisconsin tapes where they went back. With Dragon Zone, all
You're
is
fine.
forgiven. All is
You're good.
forgiven. Totally welcome here. Totally welcome. Um, we just will not be doing any lives with Brittany. So that will not happen. We wish her the most success. But
Um,
we won't be doing those lives with her. Punkette! Hi there. Hi, friend. So yeah, people are still working on the Watts case. I cannot. You can't. He failed the poly and admitted to the right? He did. Did everyone miss that? Did everyone miss that freaking thing? I can't. And the fact that you still think, and I'm not talking to you guys, I'm talking to the 2 creators out there still working on Watts. The fact that you think that he's innocent and you're still making content off him, and you're wearing his jersey, and you're like friends with like, gross, stop it. Why would you wear his jersey?
the
Why
damn
on
jersey.
oh
Oh, it just makes me a little sick. That's not something that I think, in my personal opinion, that you need to kind of like parade around in as
oh
some
my
sort
god,
of
when you
token
have
or
no
memento.
self-awareness.
And then to go visit the graves and do stuff wearing, like, I just don't, just be mindful of the whole situation, not one freaking person. Whatever. Teach his own. I just don't, I wasn't taught to act like that, and I'm sure as hell not going to start to now.
Ugh, I mean, it just, when I found out that, so I'll even say his name because we used to work with him, but Seeking the Truth with Dave, when I found out he got one of the Steelers jerseys and he wears it, that grossed me out. I mean, you just took a trophy from a serial killer, like nope.
What is the biggest thing right now? Because I haven't, like, you literally just saw me put all the Watt stuff again away in the bottom drawer because I was cleaning out research stuff. But for real, What is the big thing that makes people think that he is innocent? That's like that has credibility to it. Like for real,
There
what
is
is
no
it?
credibility. It's all the way Nicole Kessinger did her interview. I haven't
Oh,
watched Dave and Ian's either. Years I haven't watched him, but I heard about the Jersey. We started off with Dave, in case you guys didn't know that.
Mhm.
We started off with I'll tell you, Dragon Zone. So Seeking the Truth with Dave still works on the Watts case. He's friends with the Watts family, what have you, whatever, his jam. We started with him on his channel. We helped him get his channel off the ground. He may disagree, but we have the proof. Go look at his old videos. We would do 6-hour lives with him. It was oh God. We all hate the Steelers. Amen to that. We do hate the Squealers. But we worked with Dave for a couple months and decided, we were gonna do something different. We didn't really like the way it was going, and also we were doing a lot of research, and it was tough to present our research when the guy who's presenting it has a different theory. So hi Aries. So it was just kind of like it wasn't really working out. But Dave was a nice guy to us. Nothing ever, I know the rumors, but nothing like that ever happened to any of us. So moving on, I heard that he went to North Carolina, and apparently Chris Watts' mom and dad gave him hi Brandy. Thanks for being here.
hey.
People his parents gave him one of Chris's Steelers jerseys, and he wears it on lives, and if I could just tell you, Dave, just like in the old days, don't do that. That's a terrible look. Remember when I used to say that to you, Dave? Don't do that. That's a terrible look. This is top-notch terrible look for you. Also, try something new, friend. Do something new. Walk away from that one. You just do it. just
Maybe
something else.
maybe next update we'll get is Chris Watts found in Australia. Living with kangaroos by a dock, doing manual labor.
So you're new to true crime. You came when the Idaho case. I cannot say I think he's innocent. Many feel more involved. I personally don't feel that way, but I do have other theories. Okay, Wilson. I mean, you were around during that time, weren't you?
Okay, what is the Elizabeth case?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, let's Google that.
Yeah.
Shiznit. Well, tell me more.
You got Google on your phone?
Let's see. Oh, it's
I
from
love
Houston. Okay. She said good morning to her. Hold on. Let me share screen so we can all. Oh, I wonder if, is that out of Houston? Do I have the wrong case? Hold on, no, I do have the right one. You're scared to Google it. Don't be scared. Jump in. You're in the true crime community.
Google is your friend until they ask
Ronnie
you to
and
verify
Cindy
your
did host
password.
him. Not sure. He stayed with them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything against them as people. I mean, they didn't do anything wrong. They lost. I have different feelings for everyone involved, and that case is one that I deep dived. What's deep dove? I don't.
We dived.
We
Well, you can
we
say
dived.
I think technically it's
We dived on that one.
we dived.
So deep that it was ridiculous. Like,
It got to the point where I was like, screw it. I'm headed to Fayetteville. Maybe the Watts are out mowing their lawn.
dove deeply. Thank you. Dove deeply.
Deeply.
Thank you for correcting me. I think whenever there's a sensationalized murder, eventually people will come up with a theory that Lavina, true words have never
Mhm.
been spoken. Okay, so Criminality did a live today, or was it
Mhm.
today or yesterday? It was
Today.
today, right? That was a really good live because the lady on there was talking about she's got 3, I think she's got 5 books or something, but 3 books about Frazee Watts and
Letitia, right?
no, they're all
No.
Colorado. It is, I think it's 5.
Crime Curious. It's Crime Curious, right? I think
Okay.
that's who it was.
It's Watts, Frazee, Barry Morphew. Oh God, no, I can't think of it. But it was so good. It was so like go listen to that Criminality live from today. It was very, very interesting to hear her talk about it. Did you see that one? Yes. Butterfly Kisses, it was good.
Murdaugh was it the treasure trove?
Oh, honest to God. But you know what? I didn't even get into it until the trial. And I'm sad because everyone kept saying, "Oh, you got to do it. You got to do it." And I just couldn't. That's how I am right now. I'm kind of on everything. I'm like, ugh. If it doesn't capture my attention, I'm kind of, I don't, it's hard to get into.
Well, that was one of the things that I told you about Murdaugh too, though, because I was like, but wait a minute, there's a ton to dig into. Like, I think,
That's what I love. I
yes.
love the fact that there's so much to hey, drop the stinky link, Nay.
Review her murders.
22. Hold on. Great interview. Her murder is extremely mysterious. Similar to Missy Beavers.
Oh, I forgot about Missy Beavers.
Oh my God. Missy Beavers was one that we were going to work on with Parker.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's a really messed up case. That case goes unsolved. I'm gonna look up the Liz. What is it? Barraza case. I'm gonna have to look that up. We're gonna look that up. Gloria Satterfield needs to be looked at. Gloria Satterfield was an accident.
I think hers was genuinely an accident that he just immediately capitalized on and manipulated the mess out of it.
Punkette, I get
hate
that.
that.
I've been burnt out with true crime. I don't want to say burnt out because it'll always be my passion and my love. But like Murdoch wore me out. And it was also very, very exciting. And now it's kind of like anticlimactic. I'm like, there's so many people working on the same cases. Again, not a criticism. Totally love that. And by the way, the ones that are working on the same cases are working. Some are working together over here. Some are working together over there. So there's kind of a big variety of people working on I love this. Like, I love that we're able to do this. Excuse me. But none of the cases are like gripping me. I was gonna, like, we talked about doing Sarah Boone, but I was kind of like, oh, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go over the same things that other people did. I hate to do that. I don't want to crisscross. So we're gonna be looking at some other ones I told you guys about.
I seriously am going to give homework though, and once again, I need. Well, actually, Tia has to do it because I don't think she's watched it yet. You've got to watch that Hulu thing on that Robert Wong person because that
Yes.
one has me so like the crime scene itself, like all the cops walked in, y'all, and they're literally like, okay, where's the crime scene? Like, that guy had only a third of the blood that he should have had in his body at the time of the autopsy. And he was stabbed 3 times in like a slight, I think, a puncture, like a needle mark, I think they found on his neck. But when they got to the crime scene after 911 had been called, they were just like nothing, like nothing on the floor, blood drip wise. There's no blood. Like, what the heck? It's the craziest thing, and I need someone else to watch it.
Hi, Unravel. Welcome. I what Punkette said, where she said nothing's piquing her interest lately. That's kind of where I am. Crime cases don't interest me. I'm not sure why. I think, you know what, like with true crime, it's the mystery that drives the interrogation. The Delphi case is the best example. We don't understand what happened or why. Yes.
Mhm.
And that has my whole heart. And God bless those babies, because
That one
Idaho's
I
wearing
don't.
me out. I need a break from that one. It's overly saturated. I agree. I think, and I hate, like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I hate saying that, but I think that's what happens with me is hi B crumbs. I think that our little community works so closely together that the viewers and the creators were so intertwined with each other, because as a creator, I'm also a viewer and a fan of so many true crime podcasts. Some of my friends and some people I've never met before, but I'm still a viewer, along with researching. So then after a while, it's just like you wind up hearing the same information over and over again. And I don't know. I think Murdoch just kind of wore us all out. Do you know what I mean? Like it just kind of, I don't know. It was so good and we were all captivated. It left us wanting more, and we weren't, I don't know that we were, it was like, okay, we had the completed story, which I do love, by the way, because I felt like we haven't had a completed story. Watts confessed. So it was kind of like, wah, wah. I mean, we did all the research for him, and he confessed. It was just so many of the cases. Summer Wells is still unsolved. God, I want her found, by the way. We will always still have Summer. Wore me out with the antics, right?
See, and I'm kind of different because I'm also, it kind of wore me out, but I'm also like, all right, what's next? But then in terms of Murdoch, like I'll still follow it, but then I'm also like, all right, what's next? Like,
okay, acrylic
not that they're,
when I'm going to bed is the best, by the way. Just even if you didn't like him, you could see the charisma. You really could. He was. I have conflicted feelings. Yeah, I have conflicted feelings on Murdoch. There's so much still happening in those waters, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm over it. And I want to bring something, and maybe it's my mood. Oh God, me too. Brandy, me too. I am just kind of blah. Like I need to dive into a case, get into it with my whole heart and soul, and feel that blood pumping and the excitement of pulling that string and, going further into the psychology of things. Did you see the interview with Six Morgan? No, I didn't see it. Yeah, I've tried to get into that one. Is it interesting?
okay.
Rose Pie. What?
So I guess I may need to learn a little bit more about the Ice Cream Man.
Do you think Summer is still alive? Okay, Gregory, I'm not gonna lie. I got big trouble for answering this question a long time ago. And actually, I had a couple creators make horrible videos and tell me that I was the worst person on YouTube. That's not a joke. Because I said I do not believe she is. Michael Vaughn, Monkey Vaughn. Oh, bless him. I know. So to be honest, since you're asking me a direct question, I'll give you a direct answer. I don't believe that Summer is alive. I pray with all my heart and soul that I am wrong. I hope that I'm wrong, but we have that timeline down to the minute. And there is a very small window of time that is unanswered for. Mm,
I don't even see, like, I do think it's strange that there's so little evidence, and that the fact that, you know,
yes, Lavina, the worst person on YouTube, I swear to God. I'm not lying. Do you remember that? I was so upset when it happened. I was like,
I do remember.
I was devastated because I didn't mean it in a disrespectful way when I said it, but um I just don't think she is.
I mean, but I just think my theory with it is that the lack of like evidence, and the fact that Candace and like Don, did his recent time for, things totally not related, but
That was one we dove pretty hard into
it
too.
just makes me think like either something happened, or I don't know if it was intentional or not, or something happened as in they literally passed her off to somebody. And then my fear is thinking maybe she could still be alive, but then the amount of attention, and especially media attention for so long, and all this stuff around it, I fear like if she was alive for a certain time, like she then became a liability. And I
My
fear that,
only hope
yeah,
is that the boys got a better future out of this.
yeah.
I mean, that's it. I hate Summer's a case that I can show you our timeline on. We actually, that was the second case where we call it getting into the maps. And we went inch by inch on Google Maps
Hmm.
from house to house, um,
Oh my
from
God,
Sonic to like
everywhere.
Walgreens to, I mean, all the things. We did it. We inched along.
Y'all know that Netflix, like the Don't F with Cats? Remember how they were like going through and looking for like the street lights and like literally walking the
Mhm.
streets? And that's literally kind of what we did, but following all the different routes that they could have taken, and then finding like this point in the road from that picture where heads on the milk carton kind of deal, looking at the background and figuring out what road they're on, where's that sign, and breaking it all down like that. But that was, you kind of get like take a Dramamine if you do that for a long time, because you get like I'm gonna throw up, like trying to walk, zoom forward and track here. Oh god, ugh. I have like maybe a little bit of like weird PTSD about that.
Hi, Mandy Carol. Happy St. Patty's Day. How those White Claws
Oh.
treating you?
Mhm.
Yeah, summer was hard, and the thing with summer, the reason we stopped working on it is because it was an ugly time on YouTube, and I'm glad it's not. I don't think that it's like the way it was personally. Um, but that was such a high drama
Mhm.
where creators were going after other creators. Um, and creators making friends with Don and Candace, and other creators having a hard time with it. It was messy. And I felt terrible because Summer was lost in the sauce. Is there still
Um,
a lot of that going on? I hope not. I really hope not.
I was looking at, hold on, Hot Coffee just said something. Wait, the defense attorney on the ice cream case destroyed the state's case. Okay, seriously, Hot Coffee, look at that Robert Wong one. It's WONE too. That defense team on that case, or one of the defense attorneys that's in that documentary, no, he ripped the state apart too. And that's actually, to watch a good defense attorney work, I'm starting to appreciate that more and more.
Gregory Worth, me too. Um, Wait, it's still bad with Summer? That's awful. It's awful. That child deserves so much more, and
All
we
those
did
children
a
do.
lot of work on trying to figure out exactly what happened that day, and I think we did a really good job for what we could figure out, but until TBI releases more information, there's no figuring it out. They did, CB Cal. I really, for a little girl who went missing, Summer did become Jerry Springer. It really
Mhm.
did. I hated it. I hated it because that little girl got lost, and it became about YouTube creators, and I thought, "Oh, screw that. I'm not mm-mm."
So did Quentin Simon, in my opinion.
You think that too?
He
Okay.
kind of did.
Yeah.
I mean, how much talk of there? Well, I guess there's a reason why there was only so much talk about Quentin. But how much of us creators were covering it even after the initial of him being missing, and then it became about the circus that happened thereafter. Like there were no updates. It was more just the whole Billy Lonnie and
Hello, Mrs. 5K, Melissa Jade. Everybody puts, hey, Jameson, hearts in the chat for Snot Rocket Melissa Jade. Just kidding. Melissa just hit over 5,000 subs, and that is quite an accomplishment. And she did it in a year and a half. That's
damn.
amazing. I know. I know.
Ooh, when's your how-to book coming out? I'm just kidding.
That's why I asked her.
Mhm.
I was like asking for a friend. So we
No.
just want to send, I mean, we did a little post for her, but honestly, I said this to her on her live today, and I want to say it on our live in front of others as well. Melissa's doing an amazing job on her channel, and she used to do a lot of conspiracy. Now she does true crime with a touch of conspiracy. And first of all, I love her true crime, and second of all, I love her conspiracy. So it hits all the points for me. But she hit over 5,000, which is very impressive. Very, very impressive. If you're not subscribed to Melissa Jade, please go over and do that. Say hi to her, send her some love, and she deserves it. She works really hard. She's by herself. She does all her own research. And she goes live every day, sometimes a couple of times a day. If she comes up with Idaho, where she was researching the hell out of things, if there was an update, she'd update us all. Oh, good. Awesome. Emily, thank you for subscribing to her.
Oh.
She's a good friend of
Oh,
ours.
I have the hiccups.
Uh-oh. Well, mute.
Mm.
That's very kind. You can join our Facebook group too, Dragon Zone. Um,
What are you eating?
I have like a little piece of candy. Sorry, I'm trying not to eat it. I don't know how
No.
many.
No. Hiccups.
I don't know how she doesn't have millions. She is really awesome. I agree. Um, she just does all the things, all by herself. At least I have a partner, but she and Allie and so many others do their own research and presentation and videos, and that's a lot. Um
And then they not only do that, then they're also like, oh gracious, collab with others and do everything. So
Kay Braze just left you a message. She does do the best conspiracy coverage. Also, I know her Patreon. She has some personal interactions with the 9/11 stuff. I think her Patreon is more in depth. I'm not sure. I would look into her Patreon, but I would definitely look into her 9/11 coverage because it's outstanding. And it's sad, but she does an amazing job. Are you okay over there? I'm worried about you.
No, I'm not.
What do we know? What do we need to drink some water?
I have it in
She's a
front of
conspiracy queen, isn't she?
me.
She's so good.
Ooh, I bet I have the hiccups even more now because I just hiccuped mid sip. Oh my god.
Hmm.
I was about to say I saw K raises. That's ironic.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm. K raised my stuff my
You
account.
enjoy conspiracy more than true crime.
Mm.
I like true crime because I like the facts. So I appreciate that more. But I do love to travel down some conspiracy theory lanes. I like to lean into that just a little bit. Oh, there you go. Eat a tablespoon of pure sugar. It helps the medicine go down.
Mhm.
That's what
I think they're. I know I saw it. I think I just got them to go away.
conspiracy isn't always theory. You're right. It isn't always theory. No, we're
No.
not going to take a break from trials. We're definitely not. But we're going to be researching. Let's put it this way. I'm not going to cover the Sarah Boone trial because there's so many good people doing that. And I don't want to I don't know why. I'm just not all that into it. And
Oh my gosh. Sorry,
what?
Gregory Worth. That one. That MH370 thing still drives me nuts to this day. Like I
What is
can't.
it? Tell me. I don't know what that is.
Missing Malaysian flight
Oh.
370. Remember, and I even sent you that I don't know if y'all have ever seen Kathleen Madigan. She's a comedian. Y'all, she does this whole bit about it too because she was obsessed with it. It's the funniest thing. Like her take on it is so funny. But I was just as engrossed. And I just saw, was it on Netflix? There's a new documentary thing about it. And I did watch the thing 60 Minutes Australia a couple months ago, like on the most recent update about it. But that one is wild.
Classic Insincere. I know Kate Does Crime was working on that tonight and discussing that tonight. And like I said, I'm not poo-pooing other creators. Please don't misunderstand me because I love and respect other creators working on all of the cases that they work on. For me personally, I'm just in a weird spot in the true crime place and I don't know what I'm doing. It's almost like limbo. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think maybe you should come over here one day and we talk about it. Do we
Really?
see? And we say, cool, now that our two minds are in the same room, maybe something will.
Hi, Laughing Stock. You ready to call it a night?
Mm.
Hot coffee. I hope you have a wonderful night. 11:11. Make a wish. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining us tonight on our very boring live. We're not doing anything exciting.
Yes.
It's time for some brownies.
Yeah, and we can put our heads together and bake and think.
Is it worth a deep dive, do you think?
Yes,
Think we could lean
it's
into
crazy. It's crazy. Yes, you would. How? Oh my gosh, can I play that clip? Let me find it. Hold on. Oh, please.
Brandy, you feel that way as well? Just kind of I cannot explain. Trigger warnings are for people who may have sensitive content, which usually CB hell. I am so sorry to hear that. Because I'll tell you what, that was the saddest thing that gave me so much anxiety.
Sorry, I'm looking this up while we're talking. Got it.
It would be a departure.
It's really interesting though.
So should we check it out? I mean, because I've never looked into it.
Oh my God. Yes, Flight
You hear the
370.
excitement?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's going to drive you nuts because you're going to be like, what the freak happened to this plane? Okay, here we go. Let me see.
Okay, but are there enough facts that I don't have to like?
Yeah.
All right, George Floyd.
Uh,
Oh my God, the George. You know what, Dragon Zone? George Floyd video bothered me. It broke my heart.
oh, that one was awful.
I cried. Mm-mm. Mm.
Okay,
I
let's see.
love law enforcement, and I'm grateful to law enforcement, and I always will be. We always support law enforcement over here, but I also know that not every law enforcement officer is like that, and there's far more good than bad.
Mm-hmm.
I keep that in mind when thinking of George Floyd. I just think that there was a lot of bad ones in one area. I know he wasn't the only one. There's Freddie Gray. Oh, there's far too
There's
many.
far too many. Not to go from kind of being super serious, but I can show you that funny Malaysian thing if anyone wants to see it.
Okay. I'm interracially adopted. My mother subbed. We had to tell me about. Okay, hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
My mother subbed. Well, she had to tell me about it. As her only
Oh,
black child, she knows she. Oh.
I'm so sorry. I just, I hate that anyone has to deal with anything like that. I just,
It breaks. I don't know if I should say this or not because I don't want to. I was very ignorant. Very, very ignorant. And God bless my daughter because she was one who had a serious discussion. Me too, Gregory Worth, about Black Lives Matter. And I'm not going to get into this because we don't do political stuff here, but Black lives do matter. 8,000, 8 billion. I can't even how many say how much yes, oh my God, yes. Naively, when I first heard
hmm,
about it, I was one of those dumb ass bitches who thought, well, everyone matters. What do you mean? You can't say that. Everyone matters. Now, I didn't say this out loud. It was just in my
hmm,
head because I look at people as people. I don't look at people. I respect people, but I look at them as human beings and people and friends. And um, my daughter taught me. She was in high school at the time, and she taught me to respect, not to look at it as racial, but to respect the race difference. And that was such an important lesson for me because while I taught my children that we don't look at color, we respect everybody, we just love people. I was also disrespecting certain cultures by saying it's all inclusive because in reality, it really isn't all inclusive. I am too. I'm very colorblind with that, but also I had to learn, and I'm glad that I learned it, and I'm sorry that I had to learn it the way that I did. Um, but I did learn that cultural and races are different, and it makes a difference, and it should be respected. And I'm ashamed. I'm very, very ashamed as someone who like I said, I love everybody. I don't care. But I had to learn a lesson that you should care and you should be respectful of different
hmm.
cultures and different backgrounds. That's not dumb. It's hard to understand when it's not everyday life. I hold nothing against you for that. I live to educate and not, oh, I love that. Thank you. You want you
Yes.
to, okay. See, that's what I love. I want to see that. I want to appreciate the differences. So I appreciate when people can educate me and say, "Hey, stupid. This is not how you should be," because that's not correct. The correct way is to respect, not to be colorblind, and to respect every culture and understand, learn something from people. And that's what I want to do. And I thought, truthfully, I swear to God, that I was doing the right thing by wishing everyone well and being colorblind. But I'm learning that that's not the best respect to offer to people, that people want to be seen and they want to be heard, and they should be. So
Mhm.
I appreciate that, Dragon Zone, very, very much.
Yes.
I am teachable. Oh, thank you. I will always be ashamed, B Crumbs, because first of all, I'm always going to learn, and I will apologize. And if that's offensive, dear God, it is not my intention by any stretch to be offensive. It's my intention to be anti-offensive. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, Dragon Zone, very, very much. I'm, what I'm really proud of, what I'm super proud of, is that my daughter's the one who taught me. My high school daughter is the one who got to sit me down and say, yo, mom, you're being an asshole. I loved that. And I remember being like, no, you don't understand. Like, I'm not being rude or disrespectful. And she's like, yes, you are. You're being totally rude and disrespectful. Oh, thank you, Demi. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It is absolutely amazing. I can't believe you opened up and spoke of this. It's so amazing how. Thanks for being so kind.
That's so nice.
It's really kind of you. I never wanted to, like I said, it's a shameful thing for me. It's not something that I am. It's not I've had some unproud moments, but that was a very shameful moment. And like I said, the fact that it got to be my kid, I will tell you all, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't know how I got the humans that I got. I always thank my kids for choosing me as their mom, because I didn't choose them. They chose me. And they teach me every day how to be a mom. You have these kids and you're in the hospital. I'm like, okay, where's the instruction manual? What do you do? And they're like, off you go. And I'm like, no. There's like this squiggly, slimy thing who needs milk in my arms. What do I do with it? And oh, by the way, it's shitting now. Someone take the, what do I do with this thing? And they're like, go raise it and make it good. And you're like, oh, okay, no pressure, right? My kids are inherently good. And thank God for that. I don't take any credit. I think they're just good people. And I think a lot of people around these parts are good people. And I am always open to learning. So if there's always people that, like Dragon Zone is telling me here, I'm adopted. My brothers and sisters are white. Nothing wrong with being white. Learn your culture. White Americans aren't from here. Amen. A freaking men. There are no people from here unless you're, unless you came over and you Mayflower people are not OGs. Okay. They are not OGs. Anyway, let's get off this. Kathleen, sorry.
No, I don't.
Are you going to bring it up or?
Yeah,
you're not,
I can.
You're not sharing.
Yeah. Oh.
Memberships.
Here we go. Share screen.
Okay, hold on. B Crumbs. I'm a Black female and appreciate you sharing this. Each generation learns more acceptance and it gets passed back. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
I love that name too, by the way.
I do too.
B Crumbs. Right now.
I hope each generation learns. I hope they do. I hope we can all learn from each other. That's my thing. Like, I need to read this again. You got me in my feels, B Crumbs. You got me in my feels.
That's a good one. No, I like all these comments. They're
I do
so
too.
simple. I mean this in the most form of a compliment. They're just so simple and intelligent. Just like very, and I mean that like there's simplicity, but like there's simplicity with few words that mean a lot. Like just the way they phrase all this stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. But
I agree. I won the lottery with my 2 sons. They're the world and such good men. I'm so very proud of them. God, me too. Isn't it? Don't you look at your kids and you're like, how the hell? No, I love that, Emily. I love that.
it is pretty crazy that when you think about it, yeah, I have no idea who I'm
I could pass you in the airport, not know who you are,
Yeah.
and you not know who I am. And it's cool. You could just, I don't know. Hey, Aussie True Crime. Thanks for being here. Speaking of beautiful people.
Aussie.
All right. Sorry. Go ahead and play that. I will shut my big trap. I'll go on mute. I keep running my trap. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I'm enjoying listening to y'all, but I don't want to play it and mess up the flow of the conversation. Okay.
Oh my God. To me, that is one of the funniest things.
Short where she goes, oh yeah. Oh my gosh, yes, with her aunt and they almost got arrested. Oh my gosh, when they go to, yes, I've got that one too. It's right there. I've only watched it 1,400 times. Oh my gosh, to me might be one of my new favorite people too. Now, y'all, listen up. This is about missing Malaysian flight 370, which is really interesting. So do look into it further than a comic. But here you go.
About 7 months ago, they found a wing of a 777 in the Indian Ocean. That's what that plane was, a 777. And they sent that wing to the French. I do not know why the French are in charge of science.
Can y'all hear it?
I'd have given it to the Germans, but whatever.
Yes.
They actually came out and said, well, yeah, this definitely is the wing of a 777, but we cannot confirm it's missing Malaysian Flight 370. Well, has anyone else called? Lost and found, looking for a wing. They found another little piece like 3 days ago, but all it says is that it just says "do not step here." So it could be that or a ladder. Who knows? Nobody knows. And I watched every minute of the coverage. And my brother goes, I don't get it. I go, because it's the biggest news story of our lifetime, Patrick. I'm sorry. I've assumed my entire life that when we bought in a ticket in an airplane to go over a large body of water, I thought the whole time we were up here, someone smarter than us on the ground at all times knew where the fuck we were. I did. I believe that. Yeah, well, that's certainly not the case. Cat is out of the bag. They got nothing. But I watched it because every day they would go live to the city of Kuala Lumpur to a Hilton hotel for a press conference from the Malaysian Airlines spokesman. I have never felt so sorry for any individual in their job because every day he had information and he had to face a ballroom full of Chinese people because there are 239 missing people, most Chinese. Their families have been flown in. He couldn't even make eye contact. He would just come out and go, yeah, well, once again, I have no new information on Flight 370. It's a very bad situation. We cannot find our airplane. We have called Australia. They're going to help us look for our airplane. Sometimes you lose something, you can't find it, and you had to ask for help. You know, hey, have you seen my keys? That's the kind of situation. Sorry. And he would leave. I'm like, this is a real airline. They're open today. I check every day. I Google. This is a real working airline. And the Chinese people were so kind, I thought, like, and patient. Like, he would come out day after day with this, nothing. There was very little reaction. Week 3, he came out. Once again, I have no new information on flight. We still cannot find my airplane. It's a really, really, really bad situation. We do know this now, though. We have been looking in the wrong ocean.
In the
True.
wrong ocean?
The wrong ocean. Wait, it gets better.
Oh.
What? Yeah, that ocean wrong. Maybe now over here, we're going to look over here in this ocean. The wrong ocean. That is an acceptable statement in the year 1492 regarding a boat. I don't know where it went, man. I told you the world was flat. Maybe it just fell off. I don't know.
It's just so
Not
close.
an acceptable statement in the year 2014. Unbelievable. And once again, the Chinese people, they just didn't really react. And I thought, oh my God, that's the day where my Irish temper, every single valve would have burst. I would have had a can of Aquanet and a lighter. And I would have done it knowing full well I'm going to be arrested and tried for murder, which would have been fine. And I would say, yes, please let me take the witness stand. Because I don't care what question I'm asked, I have a 2-word answer. Miss Madigan, is it true that you took a lighter into the ballroom? Huh, wrong ocean.
You're cutting out, by the way. I don't know if it's me or you.
The airplanes.
Hold on, give it 1 second. This is literally what happened, y'all. And in the news reports, I did feel kind of bad. I went back after I saw this clip a couple of years ago. I went back and looked up the clips from him speaking, and it was this like it was so embarrassing. It was awful. Wait, see if this does any better.
First of all, laughing stock Southwest could lose West and just go south.
Go south.
By the way, I
Your
just wanted to
device
say really
can
quick.
no longer-
While you, all right.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
While you were doing that, I loved Kay Braze's comment that we all look at the same moon and stars. That just hit my feels too. This is
Oh,
why
the
we fly
moon.
Delta. Amen.
And I love that Kay Ray says, but we all look at the same moon and the stars. And my head went to, oh my God, that's the clip I sent you the other day. Like, what? I don't know. The moon and the sun, they're not the same.
Yeah, no, Chelsea, they are not the same.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if this is any better. If not, I'll just stop it.
Longer possibly operate. There's the black box and there's a ping thing that emits a sonar sound. Now, this is assuming one had put batteries in their ping device. Yeah, Google this. About 5 months ago, they had a little secret announcement because they thought everybody forgot. Yeah, one more thing about that airplane. We never had batteries in that. Yeah, sorry. Well, sometimes at home, your remote control, your batteries go dead, and you go to a different remote control, and you take those batteries, and you put them in this remote control, and then later on, you go for the other old one, you go, uh-oh, I forgot. That's what happened. Sorry.
Oh.
They are open. So
I love Irish
day
blessing.
72. At the time, the Chinese people don't know that they don't know there's no batteries. They believe there were batteries in it. He comes out, and I thought, whatever you
Irish
do,
as well.
just don't say it the same way. Phrase it differently. No. He came out. Yeah. Once again, I have no new information on Flight 370. And finally, the Chinese people lost their minds. An old man rose back, flicked a lit cigarette at that man's head live on TV. Sadly, my first thought was, wow, you can still smoke inside in a Hilton in Malaysia. Note to self, vacation in Kuala Lumpur. Take different airline. Check Southwest. That airline's ridiculous.
Y'all, her stuff is so funny. But if y'all haven't seen this, y'all should also watch An American Idiot in Paris. And Demi, because we can start by the fact that so and so's sweatshirt says, "I love dachshunds." Talk about going into the Gucci store. Oh my God. But she's funny. But no, that's missing Malaysian Airlines Flight 370. Don't you remember this being on the news? I
I
was
mean, I
living in
remember the
BC.
story.
Yeah.
Yes, I totally do.
And it had what, 390, I mean, like, ton of passengers on board, a big plane, and and they can't find it.
Oh God, Dragon Zone. I can't even see. I don't know. I need to learn about this case. So, oh, she's very funny.
Oh my
Kathleen
God, y'all.
Madigan is very, very funny, and I highly recommend her. If you're having a bad day, go watch some silly videos. We do it all the time. We watch our. I love comedians of any kind. So stand-up comedians, I love them.
Y'all watch her. I think her latest one, I think it's on Netflix. It's called Bothering Jesus. And actually, that's the one that has this skit in it, I think. And it's even more to it in the Netflix thing. But y'all check, it's really funny.
Oh, yeah, she's very funny. So much. I want to see. Is it in the Indian Ocean? Oh, good gravy.
Well,
That's
I
the
want
only
to
place
know
I
if
never
it
know
was
what
on
happened.
purpose. Like, do you think the pilot is, I mean, whatever his name is, I know they've looked into a ton of stuff, and he did have the ties. I mean, they don't know what happened to it. Like, they don't know. And didn't it veer off track? I got to go back and relook. I literally watched this a couple months ago, the 60 Minutes Australia. I fell asleep to that update one night.
Butterfly kisses, get some rest, put your feet up. You know the drill, girl. Put your feet up, get some rest, and tomorrow will be a better day. It really will. We're gonna make sure it's a better day for everyone.
They don't know for sure. They really don't.
I mean, I'm seriously like feeling bad for these people who got on a flight, and I mean, how horrible. Was this one that the missile was supposedly shot it down, or no?
No, they don't.
They don't know what happened. They just don't know this. Like, I'm sorry to
They
ask
just
you
don't
questions.
know. No, but I remember there was an interview. Oh, y'all, this is heartbreaking. A wife, she and her husband, and I believe they lived in Amsterdam or something. I think they were on this flight too, but they ended up needing to travel at separate days. So like she and her husband hung back, I think, to finish something, and then it was like her parents and the children were on that flight. And I just break like that, never having
And
answers.
is this on Netflix, you said?
They just came out with one, I think, recently.
It just veered off course.
Yes.
That was another Malaysian Airlines. Excuse me? There's more. Are you talking about the one that I'm talking about with the missile? That's another Malaysian Airlines? I'm not laughing. I'm stunned. Like,
yes. That's why Kathleen Madigan's like, they are open. I check every day. Like these, yeah.
Okay, so basically they flew in one direction, turned around, making a triangle, and they say it could have been driven. Oh, I think the pilot to one of.
Because there was something. It was like some group that he may have been involved with. It had to do with it's something with the government that they realized. But this guy this was not like an amateur pilot. He had a stellar record. I mean, it is. But they found like it's really.
I have a question for my Australian friends too, for Brandy and Kez when you're finished. Sorry.
That's all I had to say.
Wasn't there 3 of them that went down, Brandy said? Holy mackerel.
That's what it was. Wait, so I think Molson, that's ringing a bell.
Didn't Popsley crash near 9th Arc in the Pacific Coast off of Perth? Okay, can't even speak now. Question to Australian friends.
Like,
now I'm embarrassed. Like, I just thought of the question. It's like, when you go to say something out loud and you're like, God, this is going to sound so American and stupid of you. But I'm going to ask. Can you guys do Amazon there? Like, just can we do Amazon there? Can we send stuff to Amazon? Like, can you order Amazon from there? If you won like a gift card or something, I want to make sure that this is so stupid. I can't believe I'm asking this question out loud, but I need to know. I need to know the things. I need to know. Okay, good. That's all I needed to know. Cool, thanks. God, I feel
Okay.
stupid. Kez laughed really loud. I do believe Amazon is global. I thought it was global too, but like, oh, okay. Seething in embarrassment right now.
I'm sitting here
It's
looking
just upside down.
I Googled, I just was Googling. By the way, I just put flight 370. I didn't have to put anything else into Google, and everything comes up about it.
There are no
Mm,
stupid questions, just questions that haven't been answered. Amen. Amen. Well, I know, but I see we're going to do a giveaway, and members, some of our members are in Australia, and it hit me last night. I was like, oh my God, I'm trying to do something that's like cool for everyone, but it wouldn't be cool for our Australian friends if they couldn't wait. Like, oh, you won, but you can't get anything. Sorry, I don't have anything for you. So as long as I have an email address, then I guess I can email a gift card if someone were to win from out of our country. So stupid, so close-minded. Forgive me for my dumb ass question, but I needed confirmation on whether I was in Mexico. I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to make sure. You got to be up early for work. Oh, thanks, MK. It was just a chill stream tonight. What do you do, MK? I'm so curious. What do you do for work? Tell us all. There are stupid questions, using logic. Yeah.
the Tropic of Cap. They literally went right off course. Sorry, I'm looking at their flight path. This thing is crazy.
You know what? Maybe we'll look at it tomorrow and talk about it tomorrow. I know that there's some streams tomorrow night, but maybe we can go late again and talk about the Malaysia freight. Malaysia freight. Just because a couple people have requested, and I don't know anything about it.
Well, I think
it was aliens. Good night, MK.
Night, MK. Last I checked, MK and
aerospace welding. I asked him a few nights ago. What?
Ooh.
Aerospace what? Like. All my cylinders are firing right now. I have this picture in my head of him being outside the space shuttle welding thing. Which I was like, he's already kind of cool and a superhero. Now.
Do you like in an astronaut suit out there? Just
that's what I was thinking.
Okay, that's what I just wanted to make sure. I was just trying. This is like me when I was trying to hover last night to understand what you were saying.
Like, do you know what I'm talking? Like, I'm picturing the guy going out and like welding, like on the space station. That's MK, by the way, who's also modding for Decipher Podcasts. We are such a big deal that we get this guy.
Yep.
That's really cool, though. Aircraft. Okay. You would love for us to cover and discuss this? I would. Well, Molson, I'm in. I mean, in his cute aerospace jumpsuit.
You're envisioning, like, right now, you're thinking of that movie with Sandra Bullock and what
I am.
Like,
and George Clooney.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly what I totally did. Totally pictured that and was like, wait, don't leave MK out there. Don't leave him. All right. Well, you know what? MH370 it is.
You could be like the cool welding team that remember in Armageddon, that crew that flew, that like they had the welders, the drillers, they had everyone. I rewatched that a couple of months ago, y'all, and the parts of that movie were actually really freaking funny.
I thought that was a really bad movie. Am I the
I
only one who
thought
thought that
parts
was
of it were
bad?
hilarious, like when they have to get ready to go to space and all that. Like, I don't know. I just you got like the Jolly Green Giant guy. You got every kind of. I just thought it was funny. I mean, it
I
was
heard it
funny.
was an
I mean, it's
high
sad.
altitude dragon that brought it down.
I
Oh.
don't know.
All right.
Um,
Well, I guess we'll look into that and maybe we'll bring some fun information to that. We got to schedule reptilians. We got to schedule in between some other folks because I know,
yeah.
let me go off the top of my head. I know that TT is going live tomorrow. That's Truth Teller.
Yes.
I think is she going live with Allie tomorrow night on Allie's channel?
No, I think.
Or are they on Truth Teller's channel? Ooh.
Wait, I think Truth may have two coming up. I think she's doing Missing 411, but I wanted to say Sunday night. Tomorrow, I wanted to say I thought it was Sunday the
Okay, well,
night
I
that.
know, no, Saturday night, I know she's going live with something. I know that Positively Parker is supposed to be going live tomorrow at some point. So check her out. We're going to share hers because she's been out doing her school thing for a long time. And we definitely want to support Ms. Parker. So see Butterfly Kisses news about that too. It's a big deal. Parker coming back. So we will schedule ours according to what other people have. I don't want to step on toes. You're a horror movie nut. Has anyone seen Scream 6? I haven't seen it yet, but I'll tell you. Here's a fun story. Scream. Wait, let me tell you which one it was. Was it Scream 3? Hang on.
How many of them do you think I got through?
Scream. Which was filmed in, one of them was filmed in my hometown. And hold on. It was Scream something. And to be fair, let's see. Scream 4. Scream 4 was filmed in my hometown. And we got to see Courtney Cox and David Arquette eating dinner. I got tons of pictures of the set. It was very cool. But it was actually filmed in Northville. It wasn't filmed in Ann Arbor. That's a lie. It was filmed in Northville, Michigan. Which is about 15 minutes outside of Ann Arbor.
I don't do scary movies.
See, for me, that wasn't really scary because we kind of watched it. It was really cool. It was really cool to watch a movie, like a real movie being made like that. That was fun. And especially in a 3 square mile area that is so tiny. No one even knows about it. Google it. It's a small town. It's beautiful. It's my home. I love it. A2 opens. Yay! Yes. Yes. The Ann Arbor Art Fair is also another favorite of mine. Yes. It's the second best. Was the first one your best, your favorite? If you guys know Robbie, Save Robbie, he is a Scream fanatic. He knows all the things on all the Scream movies. If you want a good Scream conversation. Oh, really? You've been there, Emily? No way. That town's so small, you'd blink, you'd drive through it, you wouldn't even know. Shush. I don't even want no. But Robbie's a huge Scream fan. So if you want to make him happy, go in and drop some Scream trivia. He'll get into it. He loves that. Yes, the original Scream was a masterpiece. I loved it. That's so funny. Emily. No one knows. I always say I'm just outside of Detroit because I don't tell people when you tell them the small town, they're like, never heard of it. Oh, from Ipsy, really? Oh, that's awesome. Been through there. Yep. You're going to go to bed. I loved hanging with y'all tonight. Much love and support, ladies. Good night. Thank you, Dragon Zone. I'm sorry if there was any confusion early on. I want to apologize to you. I was a little snippy there.
Glad you hung around.
I don't have any
And
excuse for my snippiness other than it was just snarky, bitchy, and I don't have an excuse. So I'm just going to apologize and just say I'm sorry for that. And you're welcome here anytime. Because there's no sense in making excuses. I'm just sorry. Saw 2. Oh my God. Now, Saw 2. You know, I'll tell you which one screwed with me. Saw 2 freaked me out. But you know which one messed with my head? Hostel. Mm-mm. You love snippy ladies? Yeah, well, sometimes I get a little snippy, and I will apologize if I'm wrong, and I feel like I might have been wrong on this one, so I do apologize. The Saw franchise is so good, but that messed with my head. Also, Hostel. Saw comes out on my birthday. That's awesome. Hostel freaked me out. Freaked me out. I could not with that one. And I watched it. Oh God. The other one that freaked me out was Blair Witch Project. That one got into my head. Also, I watched that in the Poconos. We had a house in the Poconos, and we watched it like in the dark, in the woods. Even my husband was like, it was weird. Who's born on the I knew that. I knew that, Nay, because you share a birthday with someone I love. Fatal Attraction, still one of my favorite movies. Fatal Attraction is still one of my favorite movies. Things done in the 80s and 90s were so good that messed with your head. 7. Did you guys watch 7 with Brad Pitt? Oh.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. I did see that one the whole way through too.
Oh, really? It's not far from where you live? That's so interesting. Okay. The Sound of Music, Mary Poppins. As dark as I go.
Now you're talking. Yeah, now you're talking.
Mary Poppins. I do love Mary Poppins.
I love that movie. But I'm scared of. I'm telling y'all, when I was younger, and I already had a fear of like clowns and stuff before, but I remember our parents were out of town. We had a babysitter, and she let the 3 of us watch a movie called Clown House. I've never been the same since. I cannot, like, it is. I
love thrillers. I love movies that mess with your mind, like 7, like The Shining.
What about Old Country for No Men? That freaked me out. Even watching that, what's Javier Bardem when he played that mean? That was scary, creepy to me. Just saying.
Misery was really good, and here's Emily. I agree with you. Enter the Void is a crazy movie. Oh, I'll have to look it up. I like reading Stephen King. I don't like watching, and like The Shining is different, but I like reading Stephen King. I'm not a huge fan of his movies, but I love his books, like all of them. The Dark Tower series, 11, 22, 63, like all The Shining, like all of he messes with my head. And I love his books. His movies, like I said, I do love The Shining, but also I love The Shining because I love Jack Nicholson. So basically anything Jack Nicholson's in, I love. Misery was such a good movie. Oh, that was such a good movie. The The Green Mile. Oh. Actually, was that Dean R. Koontz or was that King?
What?
Misery was a good book. It was a really good book. Oh, Jack is your favorite actor. Is he really? I love Jack. I love Jack. Jack's been cool since I was a kid. Oh my God, Paranormal Activity. That first one scared me. I watched all 3 back to back one day. You know how you're cleaning and you have the TV on and then you wind up sitting down and you're watching the movies and you're no longer cleaning? That's what I did that day. And I watched like 6 hours of Paranormal Activity. It freaked me out. No, because then we get into things like I don't even like to say the word, but things from the lower nether regions and Cheech and Chong. See, that's my speed right there. Up in smoke. Nothing makes me laugh harder than a good old fashioned Cheech and Chong movie. It's funny. Tommy Chong for president. I love him. He cracks me up. You're watching horror right now?
I can't do the paranormal stuff. I can if people are around, but I'm not going to watch it by myself.
First of all, I love Parent. Oh my God, I know somebody else that's going live tomorrow too. Shitballs. We may have to do, I got to find out what time because I
think that's at 5 or 6, I think.
I got to make sure that's still a thing.
I saw it earlier.
Is there a thumbnail for it?
Yes, I saw a thumbnail for it.
Can you share it on your screen so we can tell everyone?
No, I can't. I really can't because I just shut the computer down and I'm on the iPad and phone.
Is that CJ's channel or hers?
I think it's on hers. But
okay,
no.
So to my knowledge, and if she's here, she may kill me. She may not. I don't know. Punksy may be going live tomorrow night.
Yes, on Pugsies. Let's hang out and talk YouTube with CJ at 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm going to probably do a impromptu live at 4. It's not impromptu if I announce it now, to gather the masses and send everybody over to her channel. Evil Dead. Oh. Is it really based on true life? I didn't know that. I did not know that. But yeah, Punksy's going live. I believe this is her first live tomorrow night with CJ. Evil CJ, he's great. We love him. But Punksy's become one of my closest friends, and we all need to support her on her first live. So 4:00 tomorrow, come here. We'll all gather and then make sure that everybody is subscribed over there before she goes live and get everybody over there. I love paranormal. I am the girl that listens. See, this is where, okay. So as much as I love facts, I also listen to people like Huff Paranormal. Do you guys know who that is? Or like people that do spirit boxes. That's fascinating to me. Absolutely fascinating. You have a wedding tomorrow?
Ooh.
Okay. That's fun. We'll catch us on the replay if you so desire. You're likely going to hate it, but keep an open mind. It took me 4 watches to go around to it. Really? Okay, Needy. There's a TikToker who has a YouTube channel I won't mention that goes to different paranormal sites, and it's intense. You can mention the TikToker name who has a YouTube channel. You can mention it here. I'll tell you if I've seen them. I'm interested because I always like I love paranormal stuff. Absolutely love it. So yeah, I do listen to those types of things at 3 a.m. Did you watch Mademoiselle? I did watch Mademoiselle. I did. Oh, Reckoning Company did it. Okay, I'll have to check that one too. I watched it today, and actually I realized I had watched the beginning of it earlier at some point. But I did watch it today because you recommended it. And my thoughts were, I thought she was very good. What I would like to see in a reader, and this is hard, and because there's not a lot out there that do it, especially for true crime, is I like to see them read cold. And she seemed to have a lot of information on the case between Buster and Stephen Smith. So what I like is when people read a case cold and then go back and read it again, or the outcome to test to see how good they are. There's a couple people that I watch that some have been really, really good. Some have been just terrible. Yeah, she did have the info. See, that's the thing. When you have the info, I want to see a cold read, which is really hard to find. Those are the ones where I'm like, okay, I want to see what your take is when you know nothing about the case, or supposedly know nothing about the case. Above and Beyond Ancestor Reads is interesting. She's not no one's 1,000% accurate, but she's interesting because she uses the ancestry cards. I don't know if you know what those are, but they're made by your ancestors. I guess you make them. She instructs you how to make them. They're very, very cool. Okay. I'll check it out. I'm going to check that out. Thanks, Gregory Worth. Mr. Worth coming in with the info.
I know, I like to, but it's got a lot of comedy.
So yeah, I'm weird about those types of readings because I like to see people. So what I'll do, here's how weird I am about tarot cards, because first of all, I literally in my head pray before I even watch them, because I don't want to you keep all that nasty stuff over there. I don't want any of that. So before I watch something, I do pray. Please, Lord, protect us. But I like to go back and watch, like, for instance, an old Summer Wells. Like, what did they, when Summer Wells first happened? Brandy, take care. We'll see you soon. I go and watch like an old, trying to think of something, even like an old Watts reading or something like that, to see how accurate they are. Like, did they read it cold or did they read it, just, I don't know. That's just my thing. I like to see how accurate they are first before I get involved with them. There's a few out there that I enjoy, but Above and Beyond Ancestor Read, her name's Willow, and she, see you soon. She's Canadian, and she uses these, you know what? Hang on. Let me find her really quick, because you guys got to see what I'm talking about. It's very interesting.
What's her
And I'm
name?
not going to go on, like, we're not going to show everything, but I'm just going to show you a couple things. She did a reading for us for Harry Milligan, and it was so weirdly dead on. It was weirdly dead on. What is one? Light bulbs? I don't know. Let me see. This is the lady I'm talking about. Videos.
My floor is so squeaky since I sweepered it today.
Ooh, nice. So here's one that's on Summer Wells that I clearly watched. Suzanne Morphew, Michael Vaughn. I'm trying to see. Okay, so here's the cards. Can you guys see this?
Mm-hmm.
Here's. Let me just go through to show you really quick what I don't have any sound. I don't know why I don't have any damn sound.
I can hear it.
And angels.
I can't. That's so weird.
Yep.
I can't hear it.
I
All right. So these are what her cards look like. Can you guys see that? They're like hand-drawn cards. And she explains how she does it. And it's fascinating to me because the cards have been pretty accurate. And and this is just one reading. She does all kinds of true crime readings, and she's very good at it. Now, sometimes they're not as, I mean, nobody's dead on, but her cards are pretty interesting.
Is she the one that does it too? Like, even like she'll, if someone wants to have their cards read during a live, like she'll randomly do it
Oh
too.
yeah, you can pay. That's what I did for Harry Milligan. I think I
Mhm.
paid $15, and she did it live every Sunday. She does it. Um, me too. Um,
Hmm.
she's just, it's interesting in the sense that she uses regular tarot cards as well, but these ancestry cards, the first time I saw her, I remember leaving, like, initially my first reaction was, what the hell is this woman doing? What the hell is she doing? What is she talking about? And I sat through one of her videos, and it was probably 2 years ago now. And I sat through one of her videos, and I was like, well, this is interesting. And now I can give the speech that she's giving right now. I can actually tell you what she's saying without, because she does this every time.
I'm
But
looking at all the
she's
Watts
just,
comments.
I
Sorry.
know, she's just interesting. So if you like this kind of a thing, she's a little bit different. She's very soft spoken, and I really like her voice.
Mhm.
I'll take her off now. If you like her, she's pretty cool. If you like that sort of thing, she's pretty cool. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to wind this down, because I need to go look up this Malaysian flight that's been missing apparently for how many years?
Since 2014, so 9 years.
Seriously?
Mhm. Mhm.
And nothing's washed
There's
ashore.
not even like debris from it. Like they have like a wing. Has anybody else found like just we'll talk
I
after this.
just found the Reckoning today. Reckoning Company today. I just found her. Not today. Yesterday. And I'm intrigued as well. I have to tell you.
Molson coming in.
2014.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
And nothing's
That,
washed ashore. Nothing.
no. No. I remember like coming in from work, literally
Wrong
Washington
ocean.
D.C. Wrong ocean. That's wrong ocean. And then she was like, then they're talking about her. She's like, you should have seen them, because she was like, she didn't miss a minute of the coverage. She was like, you had experts on there. They got to the point where they're literally throwing paper planes, and they're like, all right, pretend this is the ocean. Like it's baffling, and to listen to the experts and people that have that are still very much
Oh, small
involved, because
parts
it's
have washed
going to.
ashore, but no explanation. Okay.
And it will take the
Huh.
expense to go search for these places. Like, they think now they've narrowed it down. The last I heard, there was one that was kind of, a lot of people were like, I think it's here, but then I kind of think like two other men thought it was actually somewhere, slightly further away or something. But the cost to be able to go to search is why it hasn't even been done yet too. I do know that was a huge factor, because this is like a major, I mean, tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of money and resources. It's really interesting though that
It
we're
has been
just
9 years.
hmm
Good gravy. Okay.
hmm
Well, we look into this and we report back, and hopefully you guys can teach me, because I don't know anything about this. I mean, I know the headlines. I don't know the case though. So I'll look forward to hearing and learning about this week. This will be our off-topic true crime. We'll do a little conspiracy on the side. We'll celebrate Melissa Jade by doing a little conspiracy.
I know
Conspiracy.
maybe if we want to do others later. I know some like missing like boats and stuff, that those kind of stories would be cool to look into.
I mean, if we go down conspiracy, like, I'm always going to be Johnny Gosh, like that
Oh,
one.
that too, yes.
That
But
one's
I
the
meant
most.
about like not like more of like an event kind of.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean.
And
I don't
a
know.
no finder fee in the really.
Mhm.
No fine, no fee. Interesting. Oh, MJ covered it?
I'm sure she has at some point.
Ew. Oh,
She's
239 lives.
yeah,
That's a
they were
lot of
12,
people and
yeah,
families.
12 crew members, and then in like with the 100 and
Tell me where they
whatever,
were flying to. And I mean, they're
they
flying.
were leaving. Were they going towards like were we going up or south, going towards Kuala Lumpur? Yes. Was that where they were headed?
Okay.
Because that's why the families all gathered there, right?
Mm. All right. Well,
Um,
I will look into it and check it out. I guess I'll go stay up all night and watch Netflix.
guess what? We can watch it together. Look, I can feel her eyes rolling right now, and the look. I just shut up. Don't do that.
Okay, well, that was okay when I was in the hotel, but now it's weird when I have my husband.
No, I mean not. Oh my God. What did I tell you? I said shut up. I said I could feel it from here. I know what I said. Shut up. But no, you kept talking. Really? Stop talking right now. Unless it's told to tell these lovely people good
And like,
night
good
in a way
night.
that doesn't
Thank
creep them
you.
out.
Nicole, we love you. Molson Man, thanks for the information. Flying to Beijing. Okay. Mr. Worth, K Brizzle,
All
all our
y'all.
friends, thank you for hanging out with us. Nay, please go check out musicmelts.com.
Mhm.
She add Decipher Rocks for 20% off. She's coming out with new scents every day. She's been working her butt off.
Mhm.
And we want her to sell. We want
We
her the
wanted
next
to
millionaire.
sell those melts and make millions,
We want her to be the next multimillionaire.
and then
Because we can
build up,
say, we knew her. And she'd be
and
like, I
then
didn't know you bitches. I don't know what you're talking about.
she's gonna put us all in like amazing new. We're all gonna like live in this little town in a really big house.
What the fuck are you talking about?
When she becomes a millionaire,
She can talk to us.
because she's gonna put us away in a cute little. She's gonna set us up, and then she can ditch us after that. I just
No,
meant.
I think, okay. All right. Musicmelts.com, Decipher Rocks 20% off. Thank you all for sticking with us tonight on this
Yes.
weird podcast. It was just kind of we just really wanted to hang with our friends. Demi, we love you.
Yes. Thank y'all.
Don't forget, tomorrow we're going to try and recruit everyone at 4:00 to go watch Punksy at 5. And I think the lineup will begin after that. There's like so many other people going
Mhm.
live, but we need to support her. Molson, thanks for being here.
Yes.
Didn't you have a great time at the wedding? We'll be, if you happen to hear this at some point, we wish your mom well tonight.
Yes.
Anybody else
Butterfly
want to say?
kisses. Just everyone has a good night.
Yeah, have a great weekend, right? It was
Yes.
fun. I appreciate you, Molson, very, very much.
Yes.
You guys take care. Have a great weekend, and we will see you tomorrow. Stay safe.
All right. Bye, y'all.